In the bottom left corner, as the blue Zerg, it's Reynor. And in the top right, as the red Zerg, it's Bly. Okay. Bly is going for a pull first. Reynor's also going for a pull first. This is our first semifinals match. There's still going to be best of 3. The grand finals will be a best of 5. We should be able to make it through the entire series with no issue. I do have to cast a Risen Star League group at noon, but who knows? Maybe we'll get to cast both semifinals before that occurs. I think Bly's planning on dropping a spine here. He pulls out. Reynor goes on the attack. Bly's gonna try and set up a defense. Bly taps into Reynor's Nat. Reynor's gonna evac the drones back to the main. Bly doesn't commit too much. Reynor's coming in again. Bly goes on the retreat. Reynor's a little bit supply blocked. He is getting out an Overlord. And, I mean, all this hubbub, both players going pool first, pretty much amounted to nothing. Reynor, however, has an extra 7 drones out on the map. Bly is working to catch up here. And, yeah, nothing's happening. Reynor's getting a defensive Baneling Nest. Bly has an offensive Baneling Nest. And a ton of links. Army supply is in Bly's favor. 14 more links about to pop for both players. Reynor has a full wall off going for him. And it looks like Bly's Banelings are going to break through here. Baneling Nest goes down for Reynor. What is this game? Spawning on the left of the golden wall. It's the red Zerg, Bly. And on the right, as the blue Zerg, it's Reynor. Reynor goes for hatch first, as does Bly. Did the stream just reset itself? What is actually happening, bro? OBS losing its mind. We're still live. Like, this game is still going. I don't know why OBS would just reset like that. Like, I've touched nothing. Okay, whatever. Yeah, these two playing a gentleman's game, it looks like. Both players going up to 21 supply. Reynor sends out scoutinglings. Bly sends out scoutinglings. Bly sent out 4. Or sent out 2. But wait, this is an attack. 6 lings. Going to poke away the lings of Bly. And Reynor's going to take his third at the gold base. If Bly had a baneling nest, he could take advantage of this. But for some reason, he's floating 200 gas. What do you need 200 gas for in a ZVZ? Even if you were going to go for this play, where you drop an Evo Chamber and go for melee or Carapace, like, why stack that much gas ahead of time? Okay, there's going to be a lair. But, like, he could have gone for the lair before. This still got scouted. There's a Roach Warren from Bly as well. The drones are pulled to transfer to the gold base. Bly's on an intercept course, but with just slow lings, that's right. Bly didn't get speed. I wonder if that's just a mistake. I wonder if it's a straight up mistake. Okay, +1 about halfway done. Roaches hitting the field. A Knight is finishing up for Bly. But, like, Reynor is about to have his own Roach Warren. And he can just pump out roaches himself. Here's the first Nidus from Bly. Queens are pulled along with everything else. Bly drops a second Nidus at the gold base, so remember, once this pops, and just pull back into the Nidus and pop out at the gold with his entire army. Down goes the lair for Reynor. Down goes the spawning pool. Oh, Bly sneaks some roaches around the back line here and is going to camp the gold base. I like this. This is cheeky. Ravager does, of course, outrange a roach, so Bly even going to be more effectively able to spawn camp the mineral line, such as it were. Roach is distracting on the other side as well. And this is actually going to work out here for a red Zerg player. I think. There's just so much delayed mining time for Reynor. Look at the disparity in mineral income. 700, close to 800 in favor of Bly. This is so stupid. Look at this. Look at this. The hatch is almost out of HP. It's in the red. Another couple vials, and this thing's going down. There it is. Reynor's back down to 1 base. He is remaking his main. That's a kill on the Overseer as well. Bly is going to struggle if he tries to push in, but Bly isn't looking to push in. He's looking to go into Muta. I think that's a brilliant play. Reynor's only option at that point is to overrun the ground army and go for a counterattack against Bly. But Golden Wall is just such a large map that the Muta can harass the ground army of Reynor and whittle down the numbers quite considerably by the time they reach Bly's base. I don't know how I feel about Bly spending more money on Nidus when he's trying to go into Mutalisk. The Spire is finished. 5 Muta going to hit the field, but that could be another Mutalisk for what he spent on that Nidus. Bly has a concave. He should have the numbers to break through here as well. Yeah, he's going to break through. This is GG. Bly's going to take down Reynor. Is he, though? Oh, no. Reynor's putting through sheer micro power. Upgrades are even. Yeah, that was just great micro here from Reynor. Muta are harassing at the front. It's going to be a little bit difficult for Reynor to push out and try to take a third. I feel like a heavier investment into Muta would have paid off in a big way for Bly, but Bly taking a third base. Which is going to put him at a pretty big economic advantage over his opponent. Can totally capitalize on this third using his higher worker count. That's, of course, going to translate into more units in the future. Bly totally miscontrolled his Mutas. He loses 2 of them to the Queens. That was totally unnecessary there. Bly feeling a little bit too rich, a little bit too empowered, I think. Oh no. Here's that ground roach attack I was talking about. Bly hops onto it with a Mutalisk. Reynor needs to be careful. He was caught out of position. Queens move to intercept, and there's just too many Queens now for these Muta to do any damage. Bly would need like twice the amount that he has to really engage into those Queens. Infestors are hitting the field for Reynor. Oh man, is Bly throwing this game? I think Bly might have thrown this game. He still has the lead, but Reynor is closing it every second. Another 2 Mutas fall. Down goes another Nidus. Reynor is getting closer and closer in army supply to the Red Zerg. Bly continues his relentless siege of Reynor. Does he have enough to break through this time? Let's take a look at the upgrades. It's 2-2 on the field, on the ground, +1 in the air. 7091. Thank you so much for the follow. Here we go, a huge engagement from Bly. Files are raining down. It looks like he's going to be able to snipe the third. Reynor's trying to transfuse it. It goes down. Reynor is once again knocked down to 2 bases, but fungal growth is going to stop a lot of these roaches from retreating. Reynor isn't able to close in for the kill, though, and he is going to be a little bit supply blocked. Nidus is dropped in Reynor's main. The army gauges outside Reynor's third. Mutas kill another Overlord, once again supply blocking Reynor. Small hit squad of roaches pops out here, but Reynor is going to take care of it. Bly is trying to take out the third once again. The attack in the main was just a distraction. A huge fungal growth goes down on the Roach Ravager of Bly. Bly is coming in from all angles. Another Overlord goes down. Again, supply blocking Reynor. I feel like this entire game I've spent, like, every word going, well, Reynor lost a base. Well, Reynor lost an Overlord. Well, there's a supply block. But it's true. Reynor keeps winning these engagements on the ground as well. Bly's trying to focus down the third again. I don't know that he's going to get it. Wait, no, he needs to not over micro. Okay, he just narrowly picks off the third again. 17 minutes into the game. Bly pushes his entire army. I think Reynor might just counterattack across the map. Wait, where? I hear it. Where's the lurker? I'm looking for the lurker. Did Reynor already kill it? He might have. 3 lurkers morphing onto the field for Reynor. Bly might have overextended. Oh, there's an accidental swarm host. Or was it accidental? Reynor drops another third base. I think Bly might have thrown away too many roaches. Well, he still has an army supply lead. Upgrades are still even. Another Titus is dropped near the third of Bly, or near the third of Reynor. Pop it goes. Bly is going for another wave of Roach Ravager, but remember, he's pushing into lurkers now. 2-3 well-angled lurker shots could decimate the army of Bly. Reynor is doing so much on essentially one base. Look at this. He has 2 mineral patches in the natural, 2 mineral patches in the main, and then 1 third base. And Bly can't break him on 4, soon-to-be 5 bases. Look at those units lost. Holy cow. 4,000 more resources lost for Bly. And I feel like that attrition is only going to get worse as Reynor's Turtle Zerg play starts to pay off with these value lurkers. Only 1 lurker went down, and a huge fungal went off on the army. A lot of great lurker shots went off in the army as well. Reynor is expanding to the gold base while this engagement lingers on. Bly is not going to break this third again. It won't happen. Oh no, he sieged up an Overseer right in the Spore Crawler fire. And now it's going to be Bly that's supply blocked. Oh no. A lot of Bly's reinforcements get caught by these lurkers blurred at the gold base. They basically go down for free. What is EVZ? Bly is maxed out. He's starting to build a bank. Reynor is nowhere near maxed out, but is looking pretty impregnable, and now he's back up to 2 mining bases, one of them being a gold. Reynor is finally our attacking player. So he sends out a hit squad to take out the gold base of Bly. These Hydra could actually get 2-3 overlord. No. Reynor doesn't want to engage them. Bly comes in from many angles. He should be able to crush this forward force of Reynor. The roaches in the back dealing more damage, but as Bly continues to press in here... Oh no, he biled his own roaches. Reynor is on the retreat. He does still have lurkers back at home. This is the equivalent of Turtle Mech out of Reynor. Bly's taking the entire bottom half of the map. Reynor's just so efficient. Look at this. This is outlandish. Okay. 12 drones go down at the gold base. That's pretty huge. But Bly's been on 6th base. He's on 6th base, man. And he can't break a 2-base Reynor. That just speaks to this kid's skill. Holy cow. This has got to be exhausting for both players as well. This accidental swarm host has actually done so much damage. How many kills? 11 kills on that swarm host. 9 drones go down between here and the gold base. Reynor is on such an anemic economy. I don't know how he survives this, but he keeps on surviving. Well, one way he can survive this is by Bly attacking into a concave of lurkers, but there's a Viper with the army, so Blinding Cloud goes down. A lot of lurkers are decimated, and no, Reynor's gonna hold again. He has enough. He has enough. And Reynor's counterattacking at the gold base. Need to return home to defend for Bly. But he did lose a base. It's a good thing that he's still on 6th base after losing that one. I guess only like 3 are mining at all, but still. Reynor splits off another hit squad. He could take down another hatchery. Accidental swarm host finally gets picked off. Reynor picks off another hatch. Trolling 183 saying ZVZ is such a weird matchup right now. Yeah, but I need to offer a disclaimer. This is not ZVZ. This is not like how the matchup is supposed to normally go. It's not supposed to last 26 minutes. Usually you only see Scarlet go for games this long. Maybe Rogue every once in a while. 14 more of Bly's drones go down. If Bly loses this game, man, Reynor has Hydra that are picking off the Mutalisk. Bly has +3. He's on a superior economy. He's on a superior base count. And he just can't break Reynor. Reynor keeps breaking out these small groups of roaches that deal huge damage to Bly. I don't know. The army supply is the closest it's been. Reynor's within 10 army supply of Bly. Oh, he's going to kill the gold base again, and he's going to kill this left base again. There's a cancel. This one is not canceled. This one's finished. Bly can't save it. He will trap these roaches in. Reynor's almost mined out on the gold. Well, I mean, he's mined out of his low-yield mineral patches. Reynor is on less than a mining base right now. And Bly still can't break him. This is madness. Reynor's down to 19 workers. Reynor has played this out incredibly, but I can't see a path to victory left in this game. What a brutal slugfest of a ZVZ. Reynor's down to 40 army supply. GG is called. In the top left of Simulacrum, as the blue Zerg, it's Reynor. And in the bottom right, as the red Zerg, it's Bly. After that, brutal game on Golden Wall. We gotta ask, does one or both of these players cheese? Right now, the answer is looking like no. That's a solid no. Both players on 13 Overlord. There's up to 16, and it's going to be a 16 hatch. Out of both Zergs, one of these players will be advancing to the Grand Finals. While the other is going to be met with defeat in the round of 4. Bly is going to try and sneak out 6-lings around the Overlord path. Looks like he has successfully done so. Yeah, it's a good thing that these guys played their semifinal first. I would hate to go from this series directly into the finals, but these two are going to have a chance to rest. while the other semi-final happens. Bly did get slightly better trades there, but Reynor's going to take a third. Bly's going to finish up a Baneling Nest, and Floodlings. This is a tactic I love myself. He's going to Floodlings and do everything in his power to get a kill on that third base of Reynor. Banelings are already morphed in on the high grounds. Huge hits here for Bly. One queen goes down. There's still enough links to break through here, but Bly just wants to pull back, be conservative, morph in more Banelings. Reynor already cancelled the third of his own volition, so he had more resources to try and hold on. Bly is going to win this fight on the ramp, at least with the initial links. 3 Banelings, morph in 2 decent hits for Bly. 2 more Banelings morphing in as well. Reynor's trying to snipe them down, but it's a trap. Another Baneling hit goes off, and these aren't like game-changing Baneling hits right now, but they are trading efficiently. Each Baneling's picking off 4 5-lings, which is exactly what you need to make the hit worthwhile. I think Bly's gonna do it. There are 3 queens on the ramp, which is going to be a little bit difficult to break. Reynor forced to ghost walk his drones back. The first queen has fallen. There's 1 more transfuse. No, it's not up yet. The second queen falls. Reynor's trying to morph in defensive Banelings. Oh, one of the queens survives. A hit away from death. Banelings will get cancelled. Reynor goes back to mining on his natural. Bly morphs in another wave of Banes, getting ready to roll in. Reynor goes for a counterattack. Bly's reinforcements rush to meet him. Some early melee attacks go off in these lings. It is going to soften them up for later when they try to crash into the natural. Reynor sweeps around to the right. In the meantime, Bly has some Banelings morphed at the front, but Reynor has 3 queens ready to intercept this. These Banelings shouldn't connect with anything of importance. Oh no, they're gonna enter the main! Okay, the queen will pick these guys off before they can cause any harm. Bly goes back home to defend. Reynor has a Baneling morphed up here, but this is a paltry attack force of lings. However, reinforcements are coming across for the Blue Zerg. Bly is going to stop the third from being built again. Things have quieted down, and I think we're headed into a macro game. Oh dear God. There's a lot less things for Bly to use his more strategic playstyle to abuse. There's no gold bases on this map. There's no high yield gases. There's no wall cutting off half the map from the other half of the map. So I think Reynor has the edge on Simulacrum. Another couple banelings go down. Actually, Bly didn't trade very well there. Here come the roaches from Reynor. 5 drones go down to the baneling connections to the mineral line. Reynor splitting up his roaches to avoid baneling hits as best he can. Bly is getting out 4 roaches of his own, but he just doesn't have what he needs to engage this. He needs to pull the drones to fight. That's not even going to be enough. Reynor storms into the natural. Carapace isn't going to see the light of day. Queen's surrounded. The drones are fighting. GG is called.